Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go, baby! Hello, Call of Duty fans, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blue, and I got to experience the new Modern Warfare. We got to play this 2v2 alpha that was exclusive to PlayStation 4. Didn't need PlayStation Plus either, so if you don't have that, go ahead and get it. It's still up until the end of the weekend, and hopefully they even extend it through Monday. But I did get to play in the time being on the first night because they released it a little early on Thursday instead of it being released on Friday, which originally was planned. Now, just to let you guys know, I will be trying to cover most of the pro scene this next season coming up in 2020, and that'll be all on Console Pro News. You can go ahead and check that out. Check out their YouTube and their Twitter page as well. But for this, on my channel, I want to do a little bit more casual gaming. So if you have any suggestions or what you want to see, let me know in the comments below. But until then, I got my duo partner, Roman Rulers, and we had some real fun playing this new Modern Warfare. So overall, Modern Warfare's 2v2 alpha is really fun to play. I think for me, it's due to a few reasons. Black Ops 4 was super fun, but the change of scenery and gameplay is always refreshing. Modern Warfare is, of course, much slower than Black Ops 4, and was. And you can tell right away when trying to perform quick movements combined with the jumping and sliding techniques compared to when you try those in Black Ops. The guns feel better to me, more so that they feel less like a video game and more realistic, I suppose. I always enjoy the absurd recoils of weapons and just knowing that each gun is unique as it would be in real life. Now that Alpha Available only has a few guns for us to experience, but they all seem fun and I find pleasures in all of them. In the 2v2, each player has 100 health with the team holding a 200 health bar combined. The objective of the game is to eliminate the other two players, and if time runs out before that, then there is a flag located in the center of the map that needs to be captured to win. The flag capture rate is pretty quick, so positioning yourself near it towards time expiration would be most suitable. Now, if neither team captures the flag and the overtime clock expires, then the team with the most collective health is the winner of the round. Oh, and I accidentally found out the game currently has a native mouse and keyboard support on the PS4 once my controller died and it asked if I wanted to use the mouse and keyboard option. I, of course, clicked yes by mistake because I didn't read it, got into a game and realized my controller wasn't allowing me to move, but when I hit the WASD keys on my keyboard, I started moving around. So let's start with some of the guns. First off, the two handguns we get to use. The M19 may seem like a weak pistol, but to me can be dangerous and has some nice kick to it. And one I'm for real enjoying despite my duo Roman not taking a liking to it. The other handgun is a .50 GS, which is a 50 caliber Desert Eagle type and has a ton of kick to it, but it is very powerful and is even lethal from great distances on these 2v2 maps. There are reports there will be an actual Desert Eagle, so if that's true, seeing those two in a 1v1 situation would be both entertaining and make for a really good spectating experience. As for subs, the MP7 has always been a favorite of mine, and I'm glad it's back. And it feels great as well. The MP5 is also making a return, and it feels alright in my opinion, but I haven't always been a fan of the gun to begin with, so maybe it's my bias. The AUG feels powerful and has a good amount of kickback. I also think there is a version with a long barrel you could end up getting, and that was pretty nutty. There are rumors that the P90 will be featured in the game and is always a good choice, but yet to see it in this alpha so far. For assault rifles, or ARs, the FR556 is basically a FAMAS, and that burst rifle felt sort of choppy, but once I got used to it after firing a few times, it started to feel really good. The M4A1 felt really good and has always been a fave of mine as well. I even got lucky enough to get one in a game equipped with a grenade launcher, although it may be standard, I've only gotten the gun once. And it was awesome trying to catch people off of spawn with the noob tube. I unfortunately didn't get a spawn kill with it though, but I'll keep trying. The AK-47 was really strong and almost felt like an LMG at some times, and even had a barrel drum to add to the look. The Odin is also in the game, and it's pretty slow in fire rate for an AR, but it makes up for it in damage and accuracy. It was really fun getting this with a scope on it as well. What I haven't seen just yet is the FAL Scout and the M13 Custom, which have both been reportedly seen in the single player of the game. So keep an eye out for those if they make it into the game at some point. The only sniper rifle I have seen to this point is the AX50, and it felt really, really good. High damage and bolt action. So this will most likely be the go-to choice for those looking to quickscope within Modern Warfare. Now, the gun type everyone hates to be shot with, but loves to be using: shotguns. The pump shotgun you need to land shots with will be the Model 680, and the 625 being the double barrel shotty. The Alpha keeps giving me a double barrel scoped, and it may be fun, but I keep dying, so I ultimately hate it. The M91 is the LMG we get to use, and the recoil is absolutely disgusting, and I am terrible with this gun. Which is weird because usually I do pretty well with LMGs, but not in this case. The other one we get to use is the L86A2, which a gun I always enjoy the look of, but never end up using too much myself. Usually it looks and feels like an AR, but has the clip size of an LMG. Marksman rifles are always my clear favorite to play with, no matter the Call of Duty. And I got to use the M14, and it was really, really awesome. Balancing a decent rate of fire and lethality felt good, and so good when hitting the headshots in the semi-auto fashion. Last but not least, we get to test out every troll's favorite weapon type, and that is, of course, the launchers. The Strela P and the Pilla are the two we get to use in the 2v2 Alpha. Strela P is the one you need when you want to lock onto vehicles and such, whereas the Pilla is unguided missiles, so make sure your aim is on point with that one. For equipment, we get to use frag grenades, Semtex grenades, throwing knives, stun grenades, and a stim shot. I got stuck with a Semtex grenade, and that was not a fun time. The stim shot takes longer than it does in Black Ops 4, so that will need some getting used to for some people. But the cooldown was almost as if it was non-existent. Semtex and frags seem pretty standard and normal from in the past, and stuns feel really good. It goes both ways as well. If you get stunned, so to speak, you aren't totally out of the fight and have a bit of a chance with either some luck or a lot of skill. Overall, the game seems amazing from the small amount I have played so far. I'll continue to play this weekend in the 2v2, and I've been lucky enough to receive a beta code for the larger beta coming in September, and we'll get some more videos and provide my feedback after I play that. Until then, I myself wouldn't be pre-ordering this game, but I definitely will be buying the game. Plus, who knows? The beta in September may push me to pre-order since I've always been a huge fan of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare franchise. Until then, keep game grinding and hope to see you guys all next time.